Good morning, children. Today we are going to start a new chapter of biology, and the chapter name is photosynthesis and respiration. And this is the first video of the chapter. So let's start our chapter. All organisms need food for the growth and energy. Green plants can prepare their own food, hence they are called as a autotroph. Here auto means the self and troph means the nourishment. And this type of nutrition is known as a autotrophic nutrition. Now these plants first form simple soluble carbohydrate, that is a glucose, and later form complex insoluble carbohydrates in the form of starch in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll with the help of water and carbon dioxide. As this process is carried out in the presence of sunlight, hence it is known as the photosynthesis. Now for preparing food, the plants require the following components. First is the water from soil, carbon dioxide from the air, chlorophyll from contained in the leaf itself, and the energy in the form of sunlight. Now here is a diagram. You can see in this diagram the photosynthesis. You can see the plant taking the water from the roots or soil, and it takes the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and energy in the form of sunlight, and combining these it makes their own food, and the process is known as photosynthesis. Now the term photosynthesis means combining the light, that means photo, or synthesize means combining. So during photosynthesis, water is combined with carbon dioxide in the presence of light and chlorophyll to produce the glucose and oxygen. Now photosynthesis is represented as follows. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water react and combine together and form the glucose and the oxygen. Now this entire process gets completed in a series of complex chemical reactions. Now photosynthesis occurs in the mesophyll cells of the leaf, and these cells contain numerous plastids, and they are called as a chloroplast. These chloroplasts contain the green pigment called the chlorophyll. This pigment importance as it absorbs the sunlight, which provide energy for the process of photosynthesis. The entire process of photosynthesis occurs inside the chloroplast of the leaf. These cells are more abundant on upper side of the leaf, where they can receive more sunlight. Now on the lower surface of the leaf, there are numerous pores are present, and they are known as the stomatas. Stomatas opens into the small air cavity inside the leaf. Now carbon dioxide from the air diffuses into the leaf through these stomata and reaches the chlorophyll containing cell or chloroplast. Now here is a diagram showing the internal structure of the leaf, in which you can see there is a upper epidermis and there is a lower epidermis. Between these epidermis cells there are many tissues and cells like xylem and phloem are present, and you can see there is a chlorophyll containing cells are also present, in which the process of photosynthesis have been done. Now another thing is, you can see the pore-like structure in the leaf, lower surface of the leaf, and these are stomata. With these stomata, exchanges of gas with the atmosphere in the leaf will happen. So this was the whole process of the photosynthesis. Hope students you understood the all theory of the photosynthesis process. We'll discuss the further things related to the chapter in a next video. Till then, thank you so much. Have a nice day.